Welcome back to your daily dose of encouragement. This video might be really long, so please stick with me and I'll try to explain everything the best that I can for you. Very first thing you guys can see by the title of this video, time and space, how time and space will help you. Time and space is your best friend. And I'll get into everything. But first I have a channel announcement. So the channel announcement is check the pinned comments down below and the description box down below, because what that's going to do is that's going to help you see where all of my future ideas and things that I do are going to be. In the pinned comments, there should be an entire list of books that I recommend that you guys read. And then below that, there should be coaching with me. That's also in the description box. You guys can find out how to contact me easily. And then below that, and in the description box, there will be a link to Practical Spirituality and Self-Improvement, which is my Law of Attraction channel and self-improvement channel. And I'll explain that in a minute as well. And then any future channels that I do that have something to do with this. I will never link you guys to a channel that, is about pets or something like that. I do have a channel in that niche that makes good money. Free niche idea for you guys if you guys are ever thinking about doing outsourcing. Practical Spirituality and Self-Improvement. I want you guys to go subscribe over there, because the stuff that I'm going into in this video over there, it's a deeper dive into how to really fucking change your life and how to break out of the pattern of insanity. What's insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So when you break the pattern of insanity, you can start really changing your life. So check that out. It'll be either a card or in the description, or you just search it. Why did I make that channel? Well, I went down a spiritual path. I'm not religious at all, but I do believe in energy, law of attraction, how you karma and shit like that. I don't talk about it much, but over there I will. I don't preach it. I don't think everyone should become spiritual. That's your own fucking journey. I've never been that guy, and I will never be that guy. I promise. That is my promise to you. However, I linked self-improvement to spirituality on that channel, and there's a reason why. I went down a very heavy self-improvement road, okay? I went down, I said, okay, if I want to have a better life, if I want to become a better man, a better, boyfriend, a better, person to be around, a better friend, I need to fix shit in my life. What ended up happening was I went down this path of improvement and focusing on myself and focusing on my passions and purpose, what I do every fucking day. And I'm a believer of what you do daily. Anything worth doing is worth doing daily, right? So whatever your passion is, do it every day. And then what happened was I linked that over to this. And I know it always looks like I'm grabbing a big pair of tits. That linked over the spirituality. And then I started to see the correlations between improving yourself and taking the action steps necessary to the spiritual stuff, which now I believe in. And now that I have that belief, I can plan and do things in my life that are so much better and that have more purpose to it. And again, I've never been that kind of guy to shove something down your throat, except self-improvement, because self-improvement is something that everyone can kind of understand. But for me, I made the connection to self-improvement to spirituality. Okay. One of the strategies that I did to change my entire life, and this will help you, I promise, because everyone that's going through a breakup right now is feeling this exact way. Fuck, I dropped my pen. So I always play with a pen, by the way, when I record. It's just my fucking fidget that I do. I'm always twirling it. I'm always doing this shit. I'm always passing it around between my hands. If you guys already see me doing this fucking shit, that's just me with a pen. And if you guys hear this, like clanking or whatever, that's what that is. So anyway, most of you, especially my students, anyone who's an overthinker, you're going to want to hear this, okay? I promise. I have so many students that ask me, do I have a chance with my ex? From your expertise, and I know you can't answer this, but what are the chances of me getting back with my ex-girlfriend? Stuff like that. And it's the same question in a different way. And I know why people are asking. And when you get asked the same question and you understand the path to answering that question has nothing to do with why they're really asking. Why they're really asking is they are outcome focused instead of process focused. And they want to know if the process of no contact, if the process of how to get your ex back, if that stuff that we all teach on YouTube is going to get your ex back. Okay. They want to know if the juice is worth the squeeze, right? Everyone wants to know that. And the point that I try to make, and that Coach Lee and Coach Corey Wayne and all the greats, what we're really trying to tell you is self-improvement is king, and that's all you need to know. But we try to tell you in different ways because, first of all, you won't click on a video if it's not titled or thumbnailed correctly, but that's just YouTube and that's the game. When you focus on your improvement, and this isn't just another self-improvement video, watch, I promise I'll tie in everything at the end. What you'll notice is your life will change through the process and not the outcome. When you're outcome focused, nothing ever works. That's taking the elevator. But when you're process focused, you're taking the stairs. But which is better for you, right? And everyone, some clown in the comments like taking the elevator is better. Like, stop, right? We know. Self-improvement, and taking the stairs is better for your health. It's, and it's taking your time. Why? Because when you take the stairs, you're with yourself. You're watching the process slowly. Now, when you're going through a breakup, that process is painful and it sucks. I know that. And that's why I do these videos, to help guide you guys. And that's why I made that other channel too, to guide you, to help make this fucking process easier. Everyone goes through this in life. Everyone. So making this process easier for you guys is a goal of mine. Why time by yourself and space alone from your ex, from everyone, being a little isolated is going to help you. So isolation and being alone, not forced isolation because of fucking COVID, but isolation to yourself is important because it makes you aware. Now, get the fuck off of this. Okay, get off of this. I would show my other phone, but I'm recording off of it. So get off of your phones. Get off of your computers. Get off of anything that distracts you. Start out with 15 minutes every day. Alone. Nothing. Turn off everything. And the reason why I say that is because now you're going to be aware of your thoughts and your emotions. Let me get into that and how that's going to help fix this entire thing for you and help you through this entire process. So when you fix this, okay, what you're going to do is you're going to feel an emotion. That emotion is going to trigger certain thoughts in your head. And then those thoughts are going to lead to more emotion. And look at that. It's a fucking cycle, right? Now, these cycles exist in a lot of areas in life. I've seen guys come to me who are super successful in business, super successful in social circles, terrible with women. Why? Because this cycle, not your face, body, but the cycle that you have, because your emotion that you feel, something here and something here is reinforced in a negative way. Now, some of these negative thought patterns and processes come from childhood. So yeah, you have some shit to fix, but becoming aware of all this stuff is super important, and it's extremely difficult to face because you're facing it alone. But nobody's going to help you. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody is going to help you through this except people like myself. But still, we can't fight the battle with you like a war, like we're soldiers. You're alone. And that's okay, because what's going to happen is you're going to get stronger, I promise. The most important thing for you guys to do is when you feel this emotion, right? When I get stressed, when I get anxious about anything, I don't usually, but when I do, it's right here. It's heavy. Like when I'll take a deep breath and I'm like, wow, like I feel a heaviness to me. Usually that's self-inflicted because I have so many fucking expectations that I put on myself, right? And a really good example for this is the whole YouTube game and my business. If I say, guys, like for real today, I did not feel like making a video. I really fucking didn't. I really didn't. I don't feel like working out. There's a bench back there. I don't feel like doing anything today, but I did it anyway because the actions I take are going to lead to more success. And if I stay home and do nothing, then I feel like I failed, and that feeling is here, and then that ties to a thought, oh, Kyle, you're a fucking failure. You didn't do anything today. And then that's going to lead to that emotion being reinforced. I have to literally be different, right? So that means I got to make a video. That means I got to do something on Instagram. That means I got to go do something on TikTok. That means I got to go do something else to further my business. And that makes me feel good. That makes me feel accomplished. And that is why self-improvement is so important. Let's go into this deeper. You feel this emotion. Again, it's tied to a thought. So many people come to me. Okay. Oh, and by the way, real quick, I want you guys to Google the Hawkins scale. by David Hawkins. Google image, save this to your phone if you're watching it on mobile, which many of you guys are. If you're on desktop, open the tab and you'll see what I'm talking about. So everyone that's successful on this planet operates at the top. They have the actions associated with acting in the top of this scale. The very bottom is where most people are operating when they're going through a breakup. You know, they feel the loss, they feel despair, they feel fear, they feel all kinds of things, and they're always negative. And those negative thoughts are reinforcing those thought patterns, and then the cycle continues. So if you guys understand and you're aware of this scale, you know, you can print it out, put it on your wall, whatever. Every single day, you got to be like, where am I operating here? That is a really good thing that I have done, because now I'm like, okay, no, if I'm acting like this and I feel like this, is because I'm operating down here and not up here on the scale. You have to take control of your thoughts. You can't control immediately how you feel about something, because things in life happen to you. Breakups happen to you. It's to teach you a lesson, obviously. Friends betray you. I've had this happen too, okay? I've had many breakups. Friends betray me. And it can cause a lot of trust issues. It can cause you to not, it can also cause you to feel like, what's wrong with me? And that is the victim mentality that a lot of people live with today. Woe is me, right? When you feel this emotion, you have to change your thought, because you can change these. You can change your thoughts. Now, it's going to be hard at first, because at first that emotion is going to keep, you have a lot of negative momentum happening against you. And it's going to take weeks, sometimes months, for this to really take effect. When you feel fearful, when you feel that way, okay, think about what you think when you're afraid. I don't feel worthy enough. I'm scared. And tying this into relationships, and maybe my ex is with someone else already. Maybe I'll never get back together with her. Or maybe they've already moved on. Maybe they hate me. They blocked me because they hate me. Like, all these thoughts go through your head that aren't even part of your reality. That's the crazy part about our brains and the human condition. We can think whatever. We can literally create a reality in our head. You can sit there for hours and create a story in your head. And what do you think authors do? It's very powerful. It can be very good, and it can be very detrimental as well. It can be very bad. To change how you feel and to change the world around you, and have synchronicities pop up and have good things happen to you, is by changing your fucking thoughts. Again, look at the fearful thoughts that you think, and you say, and then what you got to do is you got to stop it, right? Dead in its tracks. So how to do that is, when you feel fearful, everyone that comes to me, and this is for the overthinkers, right? The overthinkers are not even really overthinkers, they're overfeelers. Because what's happening is, you have that thought that the fearful thoughts, now you feel grief, and then you have that cycle, and you have all kinds of other shit going on. But what you have to do is stop it and say, that doesn't even exist. What is fear? False expectations appearing real. You don't know what's going to happen in the future. You don't. Thinking about something that hasn't happened yet is what everyone does. But you have to be able to control it and say, look, that hasn't happened yet. People aren't even equipped with how to fix this at all. So how to fix it is to literally realize and say to yourself, that isn't real. That hasn't happened yet. So why am I thinking about that? That hasn't happened yet. Then go do right away, as soon as you fucking realize that thing, then go do something, or go influence something that really affects your life almost instantly, right? So you can go lift weights. That's why exercising is so important. That's why every one of us coaches, Coach Lee, Coach Craig Kenneth, Coach Corey Wayne, and all the greats, why they do what they do, and why they tell you to go focus on yourself, is because that is something that you can literally influence today. Every moment is a new moment for you to change your reality around you. Wondering what your ex is doing, wondering why her friends blocked you, wondering why they blocked you, wondering why shit that you can't control happened, is how you have this cycle of emotion and thought happen, which gives you the reality that you have. So many people on this planet are fearful, full of anxiety, full of depressed thoughts, full of anger, full of frustration. Oh my God, I spent 10 years with this woman and she just left me. Yeah, that happened. You needed to learn a lesson. There's millions of wonderful women out there, literally, who are great for you. You couldn't date them all. That's the truth. To affect your reality and to affect everything around you, it's this. Your emotional bank account has to be full or empty, depending on how you want to look at it perspective-wise. I like to look at it as full, full of millions of dollars in that way. When your emotional bank account is full and you're very abundant, when things happen that take that emotional bank account down by a couple of figures, it's not going to fully affect you. But when it's empty, this is how I think about it. Some people think about it as zero, and then, and they go from there. I don't know why I think of it the other way. When it's full, and it's full of millions of dollars, and it's full of abundance, and it's full of all that good stuff, then things aren't going to affect you nearly as bad. Something bad happens, you're like, it's all right. That's what everybody that operates at the top of that Hawkins scale does. They know how to control that. And they do the actions necessary to change the world around them. If they have a certain issue, say it's finances, say it's money, right? You want to attract money into your life. That's why practical spirituality and self-improvement exists, because I talk about the practical way to do things. Starting a YouTube channel, starting a Twitter account that's go look up Life Math Money on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Rumble, something new that I found out about yesterday. So it's not even new either. Do something different that literally will bring you something else, because online money is the way the world's going in the future. Creating a personal brand has never been more valuable, and it will be for the next however many years. Follow Gary Vaynerchuk, right? He's loud, he's obnoxious, but his advice is sound, right? Because what you're going to notice, you'll start to feel like you're getting something done. Oh, I've made $100 this month off of this new online stuff. So you have your job, start your side hustle. There's no reason why you shouldn't. So escaping through Netflix and escaping through porn, escaping through, all these distractions. Escapism is your enemy. Stop escaping and start producing, start doing things to nurture your own self, to water your own garden. And then what you'll notice is these emotions start to feel better. So over time, normally, naturally, you get over your relationship ending. You just do. And I think this is your brain's natural way, because what you realize is that because this emotion starts to fade, because your thoughts eventually start to fade about her, you're like, eventually you start realizing, she's just been gone for so long. Is it even worth it thinking about her? I think that's natural. That naturally happens, but you can really speed up how much time you get over someone by doing what I just told you. Become aware of your emotions. Become aware of the thoughts that you're thinking about those said emotions. If it's fear, then okay. And then go and do something that literally helps you today or tomorrow or next week. And it's just daily actions over time. Let's use my YouTube channel, for example. When I start a new YouTube channel, I'm like, I have a plan, because now I know how YouTube really works. And if it's for a cash cow channel, for example, I'll be like, okay, I need to start a channel here in this niche. And I know the first 2 months, 3 months are going to suck. It's going to take a while to get noticed on YouTube. It's just the way that it works. Because I know that, I have no negative association with starting a YouTube channel, because I know it's going to be successful. I know it will be. Because I know the formula. I can go, when I feel any kind of issue, I just go and do something that I can influence. That's how I get over things. And then I tell myself, this emotion doesn't mean anything, right? It doesn't mean anything. It's fleeting. It goes away. Because now I'm going to go do something productive. I'm going to go do something that helps someone else. I'm going to go do something else. So I focus on my YouTube channel. So when I start a new YouTube channel or start a new anything, I just go and do it every day. It's okay to watch Netflix. It's okay to play video games. It's okay to do those things. Be productive first. This video is really long. I love you guys. If anybody made it through this entire video, thank you. And I hope I helped you. And my other channel will go deeper into this kind of stuff. And I'll see you guys soon. Again, check the pinned comments, check the description box. And do everything I said in this video. Try it out. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of yourself. And you'll be great, I promise. Because I did it. If I can do it, I'm an average dude. If I can do it, you can do it. It just takes work. It just takes work. It takes time. And it takes patience. And that's something that a lot of people don't have today. See you guys in the next video. Check everything down below. Done.